My name's David Beard. I work for Sage in the CRM team. My role is Pre Sales Manager. I look after the evangelizing and management of our CRM portfolio through our partner channel. I think if you take on a CRM system and only put it into one department, you're not getting as much value out of it as you could. There are lots of good reasons why you might put it into one department only and start there. Reasons of scale of project, perhaps you want to start, but marketing is actually a 50-user department, so that's quite a significant project. It would make sense from a management perspective to do that in that fashion. Where it's not, or where you don't get the value out of it as much, is if you don't make it go further, because the idea of CRM is to give all your people in the company, whether they're involved in acquiring customers, selling to customers, or servicing customers, you want to give all your people the same view of what a customer looks like. So it makes a whole lot more sense to put CRM right through your company. So then as a customer, when I enter into your organization and into your organizational systems, I know that I'll be looked after because everyone has the same view of me wherever I am. Depending on which way you come at CRM, you get a different view and you get different benefits. If we were to look at something like a salesperson or a sales team, they have some initial reservations because they think, oh, do I need a system that watches me? But salespeople tend to be fairly upbeat, so they'll get past that. Where they run into issues and where CRM can make a big difference for them is when they've got something like a lead allocation process. I'll give you an example. They're working with the marketing team. The marketing team hands them a lead and says, there you go, Mr. Salesperson. Fred down the road is looking for X thousand widgets. Off you go. And the salesperson goes along and it works with that and hopefully closes it down. But what you do find with sales and marketing people is they often clash heads because the salespeople will reflect back on the marketing people and go, you know what, that lead, not so great. Or equally, the marketing person will say to the salesperson, oh, that was great, how did you get on? And they say, rubbish. So you end up with this cultural clashing of heads. When you've got a system in place that helps ease the flow of information across the top, in terms of passing a lead from marketing across to sales, the system tends to give you a lot more rich information around the lead, who, where, why, where did the lead come from, what are they really interested in. And it sort of depersonalizes that relationship. Now, I don't mean that to sound negative. What I mean to say there is the data is more sensible, the process by which it was acquired is transparent, so you can hopefully have a team of salespeople that will talk to marketing and vice versa to both improve the value they add to the company. CRM to a customer service team can actually be a real godsend. We have a number of customers who use it very much in a customer service capability or capacity. Prior to having sort of CRM systems in, customer service teams, so think telesales or inbound call centers, would often suffer because they didn't have information at their fingertips. So I might ring in as a customer expecting to be able to talk to somebody with the problem. So I've got a problem, I ring in, and I expect them to know who I am, why I'm calling, what products I have, and all those sorts of things, which is not unreasonable. Where you don't have a CRM system, then the poor telesales or inbound call operator is left almost high and dry without enough information to adequately deal with the call. What happens? I get irate as a customer because I expect them to know things that they can't know. They get upset. Maybe their temperature or pulse goes up a little as well. And they end up with feeling a little ill at ease, at odds with their job. So potentially for the company, you end up with a high churn inside a call center because those people can't get the right information, get a lot of grief on the phone and so forth. Change the picture. Put a CRM system in that has that complete view of me as a customer, what I've purchased, who I am, my phone numbers, my contacts, my private emails, whatever is necessary to have that relationship running properly. Then an inbound call center operative is a lot happier in being able to see who I am, what I do, and equally is able to solve my problem easily, simply, helpfully, with a smile on their face. So it's better for both sides. Implementing CRM has a major benefit for finance departments as well. Finance departments are often, wrongly or rightly, but quite often seen as a cost center. They're a necessary evil. They're there to crunch the numbers, get the data in, run the systems. Using a CRM system, we can actually turn that sort of information capture mode of work that they do into some advantage. And what I mean by that is, if you can have all this transaction information exposed through a CRM system to, say, a key account manager, customer service agent, somebody like that in the front office, as it's often called, they can have a glimpse as and have a look and see what this customer that may be on the phone has actually purchased over the last quarter, the last year, perhaps certain volume purchases they make, perhaps different changes in purchases, which gives the front office or customer service people a better view on who they're talking to, why they buy. Are they an important customer? Do they buy a lot? Maybe they buy a little. So having that transactional information, as it's often called, put through to the front office actually turns what is typically something that is not viewed as very useful into an advantage for the business.